Hello everyone, and welcome back to Cemetery Mary. In the last episode, it was a little bit of a longer one, but we are in our diner that's attached to our house. We still have the key. It's technically a crime scene, so we're not supposed to be in here, but we are. We're rebels. So now we have the option of where we can go. We can either go to Mom and Dad's room or our room. Let's go to our parents' room, I think. I decided to walk up to my parents' room. I just miss them so much, I couldn't bring myself not to. I stepped into my parents' room. The curtains were drawn open and the warm light flooded into the room as the sun finally came out from behind the clouds today. I could still smell some of my mom's perfume lingering in the air. Everything was so neat, just as they had always kept things. You wouldn't have even guessed they were kidnapped. There were no signs of struggle or any sort of mess at all. The bed was made and all their stuff was exactly where it should be. The only thing different was a fine layer of dust from how long it had been, and the fact that my parents weren't here. Aww. I sat on my parents' bed. It was always softer than mine. I remember sleeping here as a little girl, when I didn't feel quite big enough to sleep in my own bed just yet. Mom would help me build pillow forts here sometimes, and we would hang up a sign that said, "No boys allowed." It didn't take long for me to start crying. I miss my mom and dad. I never even got a chance to say goodbye to them. The last message I got from them, it was my mom telling me she'd hoped I would sleep well that night. And then the next day, they were gone. Just like that. What do I do now? What if they never come back? What if I already saw them for the last time? That's sad. I ended up falling asleep on my parents' bed. I was already exhausted from my lack of sleep, and crying certainly didn't help in that respect. When I woke up, I was unaware of how much time had passed, but I felt groggy, and I didn't think I should stay any longer. It'd probably just make me feel worse. I got up from the bed and began to head back downstairs. It wasn't until I got to the bottom of the stairs that I noticed. Someone was there. Oh no! Some stranger kneeling in front of the doorway or whatever, for whatever reason. I was almost frozen in my spot. Who were they? Why were they here? No one should have been able to get in. This place was locked up. No. That's right. I unlocked it. Crap. I stood there, hoping they wouldn't see me. The way they were dressed, with baggy dark clothes and their hood up, told me they were most likely bad news. Did they follow me in here? I wasn't sure what to do. I thought about trying to escape out the back way, or sneakily heading back upstairs if need be, but as soon as I took a step back, I tripped slightly and let out a small yelp as I caught myself on one of the bar stools. Oh no! The stranger immediately bolted outside. Wait! I wasn't even able to get a good look at them. For a split second I considered trying to chase after them, and even if that wasn't a stupid idea, they ran much faster than I could keep up with anyways. Panicked and slightly shaking, I took out my phone. I was so nervous I pressed it to my ear without even having dialed anyone yet. But who did I call? Who would I call? The police? No, I can't do that. I was already in here when I wasn't supposed to be. And I don't want to put any kind of attention on myself. But I just can't call nobody. I have to tell someone about this. Who do I go for? Croven. Call Reginald, he's close by. Call Twyla. Could it have been the killer? Call Croven, he's family, he'll know what to do. Or the mystery number, was that you? Call Croven. I rushed to call Croven. He was my family and the only person I could trust with something like this. Please pick up, Croven. As I was beginning to fear Croven forgot to charge his phone or something or other, he picked up. Yo. Croven! Where are you right now? Are you busy? Can you come meet me? Whoa, hold up. What's with all the questions? Everything okay? I'm at the diner. There was someone here. Some intruder. They just ran out, but please, can you come Here? Cool down, Mary. Reel it back a bit. I'll come, okay? Don't panic. Okay, I'll try not to. Yikes. It felt like an eternity passed before Croven got here. I couldn't really read the expression on his face. He looked kind of concerned, but also kind of annoyed in a way too. Did I bother him somehow? Still, he calmed down pretty quickly. So, we looked around the house together, trying to make sure whoever was here didn't leave anything behind. And they didn't. Except, well, when we investigated my room, I noticed one of my plushies disappeared. It was one of my favorites, and I always kept it right on the shelf next to my bed, so it couldn't have gotten lost so easily. Did they take it? That thought put my knot. Oh my god. That thought put my stomach in knots. To think, they must have been in here while I was dozing off in the other room. Oh god. After we searched every room, we headed back downstairs. Croven gave me a kind of sad look. Are you really okay, Mars? I am now. Thanks for coming. Mars, are you sure you weren't just imagining things? There's probably just an animal that got in. I don't know. I know things have been kind of rough lately, and I know I haven't been helping in that, so look, I'm just saying I wouldn't be surprised if... What? No! Croven, I definitely saw a person there. I swear it. Well, in that case, maybe it was just a squatter? Croven, I really don't think so. This place was locked before. They couldn't have gotten in until I unlocked it. What if they followed me in here? You can't know that for sure though, right? I guess not. Look, you caught me at a bad time, and I really can't do a lot to help right now anyways. Let's just get out of here and try to forget it, okay? Forget it? Is there anything we can really do at this point? You already called me just because you didn't want to phone the police, right? Look, I'm sorry someone got in, but what do you want me to do about it? I'm just one guy, Mars. I can't track him down for you. Let's just leave this place alone for now. I guess. Oh! Scary, scary. We left, and I locked the place back up. But something seemed off about Croven today. He usually wasn't like this. Croven was always so hot-headed and defensive, especially towards me lately. But now that I'm actually asking for his help, he just doesn't seem to care. I went home disappointed that night. I could barely eat or brush my teeth properly. I almost went straight to bed. But no, I couldn't do that. I just couldn't, even if I wanted to. Hello, again. Good evening. Was that you in my diner today? What do you mean? Earlier today, I was in my diner, or house, I guess. There was a stranger. I couldn't see their face, and they ran out as soon as they realized I was behind them. Was that you? No. I don't know why I bothered asking. I doubt you'd give me the truth either way. Sometimes lying will be necessary, but I am telling the truth now. If you say so. I'm not really sure what else to say. That's okay. I prefer when you don't ask questions. Why's that? You know what they say, curiosity kills the cat. Good night, Mary. I don't like that guy. He's... So much for getting a good night's sleep. Mary, are you still sleeping? Mary... No, I don't want to get up yet. Let me sleep. I had a long night last night. A long night? You went to bed at 8:30. I didn't sleep well. Well, your mother's making pancakes if you want any. Do they have chocolate chips? Of course, it's Sunday. Okay, I'll be down soon. I quickly got out of bed and got dressed, yawning as I descended down the stairs. Even from the top of the stairs, I could already smell the chocolate. If you don't hurry, I'm going to eat all of them. Dad! Oh, you know I'm just teasing you. Besides, your mom would kill me if I did. Aw, happy family. I got downstairs and sat at the counter beside my dad. There was a plate waiting for me, and my mother was behind the counter drinking her morning coffee like usual. Thank you for breakfast, Mom. Of course, dear. So, do you have any plans today? No, Not really. Aw, is Croven busy today? I don't know. Probably. Well, we can always do something if you want. We can? Of course we can. Do you want to see that new movie? The horror one with the janitor? Why don't we go tonight? Are you sure? Aren't you busy? You know, I'm never too busy for my little girl. That sounds really fun. What about Mom? Are you really worrying about me? I'll be fine, sweetheart. Go out with your father. We can even call up Crow and see if he wants to come too. I've been really looking forward to this movie. I'm so excited now. This morning's been quite the pleasant surprise, but something feels off. Like I'm forgetting something? No, not something. No, something. Something is weird here. But what? What's wrong? Way too empty in here. Coffee, Dad, Mom, pancakes, utensils. The pancakes have the chocolate chips in them. I don't know. Hi. Hello, buddy. Mom. Mom's fine. Mom's always... Wait. Mom can't talk. Mom is mute. Mom's never been able to talk her whole life. Okay. I had to learn sign language as a kid to be able to communicate with her. Mr. Guy, I can't read the screen. She's never... Whose voice even was that? That was talking to me. My mom doesn't have a voice. What's going on? Mary, you okay, hon? You look like you've seen a ghost. I'm fine. Are you sure, dear? I could make you some tea to help you calm down if you're feeling anxious. No, I'm okay. I think I'm just gonna, go to the bathroom. The plot thickens. I hopped out of my seat and brushed my way over to the ground floor bathroom. That wasn't my mom. Was that even my dad? I was hoping that once in the bathroom I could rinse my face off and make sense of things, but... Huh? Mom? Mom, what are you doing here? Weren't you just outside? Mom? Oh! Oh my goodness. What's the matter, Mary? I thought you liked ghosts. There's a funeral today. I'm happy. Is that bad? I've been planning for it. I overheard them talking about it in the cemetery when planning a spot for her. Is that bad? I really enjoy funerals. I always have, even when... I like to see everyone gather around for their lost loved one. They're all so sad. They're bringing flowers and sometimes even little parting gifts. It's so nice, don't you think? If their spirits could talk, I bet they'd say they appreciate it. Would a ghost attend their own funeral? I would. Well, in any case, I'm excited for the one today, and I'm excited to see what they're like. Hopping off the bus that morning, I was glad to see I wasn't too late. It's a good thing I always wear black. No one even seemed to turn their head to me as I came near. It started to rain. They never said anything about rain today, but I thought it might when I saw all the clouds out this morning. So I came prepared and brought my umbrella. It was then that I noticed a little old lady with no umbrella, and no one was even bothering to help keep her dry. So I covered her with my umbrella. Aww. Oh, it's an umbrella. You scared me for a second. Thank you, dear. Of course. Thoughts? Pardon me if this sounds rude, but were you one of her friends? I apologize for being late. If we don't know her, then they would be like, well, why are you here? But also, is it right to lie? I don't know. I don't know what to do. No, at least, I don't think so. Who died? Oh, well, it was my darling Minspella. I don't know how to pronounce that. She passed away last week. My condolences. Forgive me if this sounds rude, but what is your relationship to her? Me? Ah, yes. I'm her mom. I never met you before, have I? That's okay, lots of people haven't. I'm very sorry for your loss. How are you feeling? Feeling? It's impossible for me to feel anything but heartbroken. I truly don't believe I'll ever recover from this. Now, don't say that. She wouldn't want you to think like that, right? Yes, I suppose you're right. How did she die? Oh, you do not have to. I'm sorry if that was too intrusive. She was sick, you see, for a very long time. She was in the hospital for a while. We always thought that she was going to get better. It always seemed that way, at least. In the end, well, things didn't go as we thought they would. I see. I'm very sorry that happened. It's all right. We tried our best. Do you think she's scared? She's all alone now. Where's she going to go? And who will tell her how to get there? The way she is right now. Is she happy? Even if she's not. She's not alone. How can you say she's alone when everyone is here beside her? I know she can't really say much about it, but I'm sure she's happy to have all her friends and family beside her, or by her side. All the people here. She meant a lot to them, didn't she? That's why they're all here to keep her company. I know lots of people like to think you're alone when you die. But I think it's hard to consider all this being alone, you know? She's not alone when we're all here. Yes, I suppose that's true. We're all together here, aren't we? Then, I suppose I'm glad she isn't alone. Yeah, me too. I'm sorry if I've upset you by talking about her so much, miss. It is a funeral, after all. I should behave more respectfully. No, it's quite all right. Talking about it has actually helped a little bit. I feel a bit better hearing your thoughts. Is that so? I'm glad, then. Yes, thank you. Why, I'm so sorry. I didn't even catch your name. It's all right. My name is Mary. Mary? Mary. Hold on a moment. Do you mean to say you're Cemetery Mary? I see my reputation precedes me. Yes, that's me. I see. Thank you, Mary. If Spella was here, I'm sure she wanted to thank you too. She is here, but hearing it from you means enough already. Thank you as well. Aww. It was a lovely funeral. The coffin was lowered, and soon enough the rain stopped. I watched everyone say their goodbyes to her and to each other, and then steadily they left. Soon it was just me and the lady. I'd have felt bad if I overstayed my welcome. I didn't want to outlast her at her own daughter's funeral, so I quietly said my goodbyes and left. But to my surprise, someone was there waiting for me on the sidewalk. Oh, Crowin! Hi! Hey, Mars. You good? Yeah, I'm good. What are you doing out here? I don't know, I remember you talking about some sort of funeral happening today. Figured I'd stop by and ask if you wanted to hang after. But I guess now is after, so wanna hang? Alright. What's that look for? Nothing. It's nothing. It's just, well, I don't know. You've kind of been in a bad mood lately. It's kind of sudden that you want to hang out right now. Is there any reason for that? Nah, nothing special. It's not like I have other plans today or anything. No one's been responding to my texts, so... Oh, I see. Hi. Are you good? Yeah, I'm good. So, we hanging or not? Oh, yeah. Just, you're not, you know, gonna get snappy with me, are you? Hi, you are sitting right in the way. No promises. Crowin! I'm kidding. I won't. Come on, let's go. I followed Crowin down the sidewalk as we headed somewhere. Suddenly, He wants to spend time with me again, even though other times it's like he can't wait to get as far away from me as possible. Still, though, I would appreciate the time he wanted to spend with me when he did. I would appreciate. Oops. Ah, cute! We kept walking together. I kind of just let him lead and followed him wherever it was he was going. I didn't even think to ask until we'd been walking a block or two already. Oh, hey, where are we going actually? Or are we just wandering? Huh? Oh no. I figured we could go to the arcade together. Yes! Ever since I was there the other day, I've been itching to go back. And it's not like I can play the fighting games alone. I mean, I can, but it's not as fun. The arcade? I felt so excited. I couldn't remember the last time I went to the arcade, or any arcade for that matter. I wondered if it still looked the same as it does in my head. I wondered if they still had the crane machine. Well, those questions would be answered shortly enough. The automatic doors in front of the familiar brick building began to open up. The bright light from outside leaked into the dark interior of the building. The arcade. Oh, it was just how I remembered it. Except cleaner, and with a new carpet. And I was taller now. Oh goodness, I haven't been to the arcade in so long. Really? My friends and I are here all the time. Honestly, it's kind of a wonder we haven't been kicked out by now. Don't tell anyone, but I cheated at skee ball last time I was here. Maybe we can do that today and rack in some tickets. Rake in? Rack? What did I say? I don't know. Rake in. I'm just gonna say rake. Then we can finally get to that lava. We can finally get that lava lamp from the prize booth. But only if they still have it in the blue color. This is so exciting. What should we play first? I don't know. Why don't we look around and see? Croven and I sought out a game to play. We tried to look for ones we could play together, since we were both here. It was a bit of a challenge finding one that was free, though. I guess everyone else had the same idea we did to come here today. Say, last time you were here, that's when you met that person, right? Basilis, I think? Yeah, what about them? Well, how are they? You haven't talked about them since Planet Dollars. I noticed Croven's face go a little red. Oh, are you still seeing them? None of your business. Croven said as he avoided eye contact with me. Although it was a bit snappy, I could tell he didn't mean it maliciously. Eventually, a fighting game opened up, just like he was hoping for. So we made our way over and began playing. I'm not all that good at fighting games, or video games in general, but I have fun playing them regardless. As we selected our characters, Croven said he wouldn't go easy on me, so I had to make sure I gave it my all. Alright, here we go. You ready? I think so, maybe? Well, you better be. What should I do? Punch, punch, kick, punch, block, kick, punch, kick, block, kick. That one. Not bad, but I'm better. This one. Are you sure you haven't been here in a while? Yeah? I don't know. I feel like you're lying to me to let my guard down. Kick, punch, block, block, charge, charge, punch. This one. Whoa! I actually won this time? Not bad. Now you're sure you don't come here on your own time? Never, I swear. I'm just messing with you, Myers. Nice job. Aw, cute. Croven and I played a few more games after that. Some more fighting ones, one or two racing ones, and the kind of games you can play with two players. Those kind of games don't really give out tickets though, so it looked as if we wouldn't be getting that lava lamp today. Playing all these games was really fun, but I could see how it was starting to tire Croven out. We were about to leave when I spotted it. I tugged on Croven's, look how upset he looks. I tugged on Croven's sleeve, to which he turned and looked at it. He groaned. Really? The crane machine? You know they're just scams for your money, right? The toys in there are so cheap anyway. You don't and don't you have enough? Alright, fine, I'll try it. Just keep in mind that I'm rusty, okay? Croven and I walked up to the crane machine. He reached into his pocket for his wallet as I pressed my face to the glass in excitement. Yes! If there's one problem I definitely have, aside from all the others, is that I love plushies too much. I always collect them, even though they usually just sit all pretty in my room. Same! I have some plushies. There's just something about how soft and comforting they are. Back when we were kids, Croven and I would come to this arcade whenever he was in town. I always tried to win things from the crane machine, but I could never do it. Dad would always try too, but he was like me and could never quite get it right. But Croven seemed to have a gift when it came to this stuff. It wasn't all the time, but more often than not, he was able to win things. And he always gave them to me. Most of the time anyways. Alright, here we go, I heard him say as the claw lowered into the pit of toys and stuffed animals. I couldn't quite see what it was grasping, but I got something. When it raised itself up, it was a box. One of the mystery boxes holding a mystery prize inside. I had never seen Croven win one of those before. I don't think I've ever seen anyone win one of those before. The box slid down into the prize chute and I took it out. I dug into the tightly sealed tape with my fingernails and grabbed the flaps of the cardboard as I took up the prize. It was a book! Despite having just come out of the machine, the book itself seemed a little old and worn. The cover read, How to Talk to Ghosts. Fitting. See, Mary, I told you the machines are scams. Who wants to win a book? What do you mean? It's perfect. I love it. Thank you for letting me have it. It's nothing. I mean, as long as you're happy with it, and I guess it's fine. Croven and I left the arcade after that, but I had quite the pep in my step, I'm sure, as I was so happy with my new prize, and to be spending time with him again. It was actually a bit late in the day by the time we got out, so we grabbed something quick to bring back home for dinner. It was nice to be riding the bus back with Croven this time. It made the ride and walk back to the cabin feel much less lonely and much less scary. After retiring to our rooms that night, I put the book on a bedside table to remember to read it later. I got all ready for bed, then pulled out my phone, knowing I wouldn't be able to rest until this was taken care of. Hey, are you still there? Hello, I'm here. What can I help you with? I mean, I think you already know the answer to that, right? I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do for you in that regard. He's not gonna do this. Are they still alright at least? They are. Yeah, I never hear from them. Why is that? It's safer that way, I promise you. Why'd you even message me in the first place? I thought it would help you feel better. But if you truly want me to stop, I can do that. No, don't. Then I won't stop replying to you. But for now, I'll have to. Good night, Mary. I woke up the next morning pretty earlier than usual, but I didn't feel tired. In fact, I actually felt pretty good. Yesterday was just a bit better of a day than usual, and I'm glad it happened. I tried to be quiet as I walked past Croven's door that morning. I saw that he left it open a crack, so I peeked inside. He was sleeping still, drooling on his pillow and an arm hanging over the side. He looked absolutely silly, but it was nice to see him getting some rest for once, instead of racing to get out of the house before dawn. Seeing as he was still home, I thought it might be nice if I made breakfast for the two of us. I went downstairs and into the kitchen and started preparing some stuff with what we had. A while later, I heard Croven coming down the stairs from the thumps of his steps, but he still alerted me by asking, Hey, are you cooking something down there? Come into the kitchen. I just finished making pancakes. What kind? What other kind? Chocolate chip, duh. Ah, you're right. It was foolish of me to ask. I think I'm going to leave this off here. It has been going on quite a while, but yeah. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.